President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. today led the 9th-year commemoration of Super Typhoon Hainan, or Yolanda. In his address to the people of Leyte, the president said the government would continue to extend help to the typhoon victims until they fully recover from their tragic experience. Eden Santos for the details.
His Excellency Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr.
President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. today visited Tacloban and other parts of Leyte to commemorate the 9th anniversary of Super Typhoon Yolanda. Tacloban City Mayor Alfred Romualdez and House Speaker Martin Romualdez thanked President Marcos for his support and assistance immediately after the onslaught of Yolanda, as well as his efforts to lead the people of Tacloban to full recovery. Marcos was a senator when Typhoon Yolanda ravaged Leyte on November 8, 2013, and was considered a hero by the Romualdez siblings.
I would also like to take this opportunity to thank all those who have helped us, the different governments coming from different countries, government officials, local and national, for giving that very, very strong support to all of us. And I'd like to take this opportunity to thank Senator Bongbong Marcos, then and now President, who was with me during the recovery stage and during the retrieval stage immediately after the typhoon. And I would like to thank also Congressman Martin, now Speaker Martin Romualdez, who also was there. And talaga nagpapasalamat ako because parang mga kuya ko na tumulong sa akin para maayos natin ang Tacloban.
Siya po ay sa mga bayani nung panahon yun. Kaya siya rin ang nandun, namumuno siya dyan sa mga relief operations. At kung hindi siya umikot, nakalipad siya sa chopper, nagdidistribute ng neutral bands, hindi niya kami iniwan. And that is why I'm very, very happy that his compassion, yung malasakit niya po, symbolized the recovery efforts of not just the locals, our regional neighbors, as well as our international community as represented now by our diplomatic corps. But it is really, really true and befitting situation that we have here now. One who really led us and gave us hope during those times of seeming desperation. That he never left us. And that's why we can see why the over 31 million people and now the 110 million people, Filipino people that he leads, are supporting him. Because his heart, his compassion is with the Philippines.
The president has assured Tacloban and other parts of Leyte that his administration will continue to support the victims until they heal from the tragedy. Marcos said Yolanda should be remembered because it brought out the strength and bravery of the Filipino people.
To remind ourselves that Filipinos are brave, that Filipinos are kind, and that Filipinos will conquer all, especially if it is for their community, for their families, and for the land that they love. And now to see Tacloban, which has, in fact, we have been hearing this phrase for a long time, this build back better. Tacloban has built back better. And it is a wondrous sight to see. And it always gives us hope that even if there are tragedies and disasters in other places, we know the Filipino spirit will never be quelled. The Filipino spirit will always burn bright and bring back normal life to their communities. That is what we commemorate.
In Palo, Leyte, the President distributed a cash assistance of 5,000 pesos each to 1,200 individuals under the Department of Agriculture and Department of Social Welfare and Development's Rice Farmer Assistance Program and the Assistance to Individuals in Crisis Situation Program. Meanwhile, in his address, the President also confirmed his recommendations to transfer the National Disaster Response Team under the Office of the President.
And there has been a suggestion that has been going around for many years now, in that we will put the disaster response team, the national response team, under the office of the president. And I think that we are headed in that direction, so because of the weather that we are suffering now from the effects of climate change. So.
Eden Santos reporting for Matanang Aguila International. Trusted, connected, on point.